Okay, so we're creating a kind of a ski chalet here. Okay, and so to do that, what I've done is first of all, I've just drawn just a floor, like a, well, not quite a floor, just like a drawing pad. Okay, and this kind of represents the bottom that we may get rid of later. So I'm just going to group this so it's on its own, and then I'm going to go to the far end, and I'm going to start to draw. Okay, and what we're going to do, the way we'll tackle this is we'll make what are called trusses. Okay, so 1.5. So I've come in 1.5 inches from the end there, and then I'm going to draw basically from this corner here, okay, down to here. I'm drawing a rectangle like that, and then I'm going to lift that up. And what this is actually not really part of your building. It's kind of a drawing surface. Okay, so watch what I do here. So I'm just going to raise that up. Now, you're going to raise it up kind of, you can raise it up the height of your building, or even higher than the height of your building. Okay, and then I'm going to draw a line down the middle, like that. Okay, then I'm going to take the line tool, and with the line tool, I'm going to draw a line there. Let's see, hang on. There we go, a line there, and I'm going to draw a line down here, like so. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Okay, there, up to there, like that. Okay, so that's the general shape of the building, and now what I do is I take the tape measure, okay, and we're going to use 2x10s, so we're going to come in this way, 9.25, like that. Okay, and 9.25, 9.25, like that. And then I'm going to take the line tool again, and I'm going to draw there, and draw there. Okay, and that's basically, let me just check something here. Okay, that's good. So, yep, that's good. So that is the basic shape of your building. Okay. And then I will put a line down here, because that represents a break between those two pieces. And you know what? That's basically it. So so now I can get rid of. So I'm going to highlight that. I guess I'll use the push-pull tool, won't I? Okay, so I'm going to push that through. Double click, like that. Okay, so that is the beginning of your beginning of the shape of your building. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group that. So I'm going to group that whole thing, make it a group. And now what we're going to do is we're going to build a floor frame. Okay, so we're going to come across here, and let me just get rid of this. Okay, so from the bottom here, we're going to come up like this. We're going to cut. Let's use 2x10. Okay, so 9.25, like that. And I'm just going to draw that shape. So I'm going to come here like this and draw this. I'm just tracing this shape. Be careful. Be careful of that you don't draw on outside the shape. Let's see if this might not have worked. No, it didn't work. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to draw, and I'll tell you why. Like sometimes it's tricky. Like seeing here, there's double lines. You just got to be careful. So I could do a more careful job here. I could come with the pencil tool, and you can go ahead and do this. You can do a very careful job of drawing. The other way to do it is just to draw a rectangle, and then kind of angle the ends of the rectangle. So I'm going to draw it like this, okay, and I'm going to pull that out 1.5 inches, 1.5, like so, and then I'm going to take the push-pull tool, pull this out to the end like that, and then I'm going to take the line tool, flip it around here, and cut the angle. Okay, like that. push that through, and go to the other end and do the same thing. Whoa. There we go. Okay, go to the other end, do the same thing like that. Okay, and now basically you have the basic shape. Okay, and with that basic shape, you can now copy it across. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this, and we're going to go. Whoop! So I'm going to make that a group as well. I'm going to hold the Shift key, and I'm going to choose everything, and we're going to move it down. I guess I better measure first, right? Okay, so let's see here. So from the end here, it's like laying out a wall. Okay, so from the end here, right there, we're going to come along, we're going to come 15.25, 15.25, like that. Get rid of this other line so I'm not confused. There we go. So 15.25 and then 16. Okay, and so now I can take this and this. So I hold the Shift key and I choose them both at the same time, and I move them down. So I move this and copy it. Okay, there, and then I do it again. So I move it and I copy it like that, and I multiply it by, how much should I multiply this by? I multiply it by, let me see, I'm going to multiply it by maybe 20, something like that. I'm just going to undo that for a second. I'm going to choose it again, choose that, hold the Shift key, choose that. And then I bring this along, hit the Option key or Control, hit there, and then multiply by 25. I'm going to do 25. I don't know how many you have. But, okay, so there's the shape. And now I could do more, right? Or I could always, like for me, I haven't really measured anything here. So I'm just going to reduce the size of my floor here. There, that was an easy fix. Okay, and yeah, so that gets you started. Now, as for your skylights, okay, you're going to have to, you would actually, maybe you should set your skylights first. So if you were to figure out where your stuff is going to go, and then you're going to, I'll show you here. So basically you're going to bring these along. I'll copy that. Let's say you want a skylight in this area here. Okay, so you're going to have this, and let me do that again. So I'm going to copy it again. So let's say you have a skylight in between those two. Okay, so if that's the case, then what you want to do is you want to, you kind of want to double up. So it's going to look like this. You're going to double up this piece here. Okay, so. Oops. Where's my move tool? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so you're going to double up like this. See that? Okay, and on the other side, let's flip this over. So we're going to flip this to over here, and then we're going to take this, and we're going to double it up. Like that. Okay, and so that you see what's going on here. You're giving solid support, stronger support on both sides of the skylight. Okay, and then going to create your skylight opening, you need to have let's see here. You need to have pieces going across here. Let's see here. Yeah, now these have to be 1.5 inches, so you'd have to measure that. But I'm going to pull that through from underneath. Okay, like so. And then that has to be 1.5 inches. 1.5. Like that. And then 1, 2, 3, make it a group. And then I'm going to move and copy it down here like that. Okay, so it's doubled. And then I take this and I take both of them, that, and I move and copy them down to the bottom of the skylight, wherever you choose to put the bottom of the skylight, like that. Okay, and that is basically a skylight opening, so it's doubled on both sides and it's doubled at the top and bottom. Okay, and then you can take that whole thing, right? You could take that. Whoops, got stuck somewhere here. Hang on. Okay, so you can take this whole thing and wait a second. I'm going to group the whole thing. Okay, if you're repeating this, the reason I'm doing this is if you repeat it. Okay, so if you're repeating this, then I'm going to group the whole thing like, watch. I'm going to choose the whole thing like this. Okay, I'm going to make it one big group, and I'm going to move and copy it. Okay, like that. And you can move and copy it elsewhere like that. Okay, if you need to make a change to it, you can always select it, right? Select it and then explode it like that. And when you explode it, that separates it into its different parts. Okay, so that should get you started anyway. Good luck with that.